Hi again, everybody. It's time for Grant's Rant. Grant's Rant, brought to you by Bennett's Restaurants, Roseville, Sacramento, and soon coming to Rockland. Bennett's Restaurants, prime seafood and steak. Go to bennettsrestaurants.com to check out the menu, food to go, and so much more. You will love Bennett's. Well, many of you don't love Jay Monahan today, the commissioner of the PGA Tour. Is there a bigger hypocrite right now in this country than Monahan, making a deal behind the back of all the players on the PGA Tour with the LIV Golf Tour and the Saudis? Basically, the world of golf now is going to be run by the Saudis. The commissioner of the PGA Tour speaking out of both sides of his mouth. For the last 14 months, he's been condemning the Saudi government, talking about 9/11 and the atrocities committed by that government. And there's certainly a lot of data to back that up. And now all of a sudden it's like, you know what? No problem. Let's work out a deal and let's merge with the LIV Golf Tour. And you hear the remarks of the players on tour that found out waking up in the morning via social media or what have you. No meeting, no phone call, just a deal done behind closed doors without talking to tour members. You just cannot make this up. So now the world of golf is pretty much run by the Saudis. And if you're a golf fan, you may not care. You may be in the corner of, hey, I just want to watch golf. I want to watch the best players win golf tournaments and compete. And I'm okay with that. I mean, after all, many of us watch the Olympics in China, and we know the list of atrocities that go on in that country. We know what goes on in Saudi Arabia. We know what goes on in the UAE and Qatar as it relates to homosexuality. And the world went to Qatar, and the rest of us watched the World Cup on TV. I didn't see a lot of boycotts of the World Cup in Qatar, despite their laws and their outlook on the gay community, among other things. So I get it. I get the fact that you may not care about the political aspect, but if you're Jay Monahan, you can't say one thing and do another. The players on the PGA Tour are pissed, and rightfully so. There's no way Monahan can move forward as commissioner. Just no way. He needs to resign. He needs to be out, and there needs to be new blood leading now the world of professional golf. It cannot be Monahan, who has completely embarrassed himself and really, you could say, the PGA Tour. This has been an awful 24 hours for the sport. And again, you may be on the side of you don't care and you just want to see the best players compete. I'm okay with that. We see it in the majors, right? We saw it at the Masters. We saw it recently at the PGA. We'll see it coming up at the US Open in 2 weeks. And then the Open Championship, we get that. But this is a farce. It is an absolute disgrace. Jay Monahan should resign and resign immediately. And that's my rant for today. Join me a little bit later, right here. We'll have Jerry Reynolds on, Ryan in Sacktown as well. We'll talk NBA Finals and a lot more. That's coming your way at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Have a great day, everybody.